Hey there, my name is Tarryn. Thanks for joining. I'll be taking you through our top picks of product management software. Now, before we dive into some of the details, it's important to remember why you are looking at the products that you are looking at. Now, good product management software should help you deal with a range of sticking points. Now, for me, this could be things like streamlining how we build and ship products, helping us centralize everything from communicating, planning, prioritizing, tracking, and just keeping the entire team aligned, which is a really key function. Now, personally, I love having access to a shared roadmap and to keep in mind that not all product management software has product management road mapping done correctly. So it's important to remember which key features are important to you so that you can pick the best product for your team. Now, one of the key features I most rely on is any tool's ability to integrate customer feedback directly into our planning. Now, whether that's through feature voting or support tickets or anything that might help drive decision making, that feedback loop is really important, and that's what we're prioritizing. Now, being able to move fast and more confidently is also essential when it comes to good product management tools as well as transparency. So I want everyone, including stakeholders, customers, everyone to know what we're shipping, when, and why, and make sure that the whole process feels really much more collaborative and focused. Now, we're going to be diving into our top 5 picks, including AHA, Product Plan, Launch Notes, ClickUp, Asana, and Wrike. What I'm going to do is touch on some of the quick overviews in terms of what I like about the tools, and then I'll do a bit of a deep dive into 2 of the tools I'm working on currently, which I absolutely love. Now, let's have a look at our first one on the list here. So AHA, one of the names you see popping up quite regularly, and it's one of the best road mapping products that have been brought to market. So I've used this for quite some time. I find it a really solid all-in-one platform. They've got a great intro video here that you can look at in terms of their service offerings, but really great, solid product for product managers, and just really great for mapping out strategy, building roadmaps, tracking progress with tools like Gantt charts and timelines. But I think one of the things that stood out for me are the built-in product analytics and really great, powerful idea management. So for me, that helps me to collaborate with my team, prioritize feedback. That's made a lot more easy using AHA. And another one of the things are really great templates that they have. So really big time saver there. I really like that. So here's a quick touch on their customer feedback. Um, able to prioritize that and incorporate that straight into the portal, which is really great. Customer feedback in general is super important for our team. So having a way just to centralize that is essential. And customer support from their side has also been great. So that's something I would like to just mention. Fantastic all round. On the downside, though, there are some occasional bugs with integrations and there are some limitations in the metric it supports. So pricing is also dependent on their products that you bundle together, so it can add up, but overall, really smart choice if you're looking for structure, visibility, and just a really comprehensive tool. Now, hopping over to our next one is a product plan. Again, I see this name pop up quite a bit and for good reason. So just it's really great, flexible, adaptable, fantastic product workflows. So here's a quick example of what that could look like. But I've been finding this really super helpful for quickly building and visualizing product roadmaps. They've got a really nice interface. So they've got drag and drop features, which I quite like as well. They've got things like milestone tracking and templates. So again, big time savers there. I really like this in terms of communicating key features with stakeholders. Also super easy on this tool. And I like that it connects roadmaps to OKR. So that's another one that's quite a nice feature within this tool in terms of what they can offer. Now, the downside is that it does lack built-in backlog management and the analytics are fairly basic. But again, if that's not a key feature for you, still a great tool to look at. So if you're looking at something that needs a bit more deeper analytics and reporting features, you might want to look at some of the other tools that I'm going to be showing you. Overall, pretty strong tool for teams that are focused on clear visual product planning and communication, though. All right, let's have a quick look at our next one. So our next one is ClickUp, and this is actually a little board that I've set up for myself. Really great tool, and this is probably one of the most polarizing product management softwares that I've worked on. Originally built as a project management software, it has come a long way. Now, I've been using ClickUp for a while, and it's come a long way. It's grown into a super powerful all-in-one productivity platform. It is super customizable, so you're able to, even on the free plan, um, do quite a lot of customization. So there's a number of fields that you can edit, filters, views, templates. Yeah, a very wide range of features here within the tool. I find it super user friendly. For some users that are not familiar with project or product management software, it can have a bit of a steep learning curve, so I will give it that. However, once it is set up and it's going, it works super well. So you can see we can create sprints, for example. You can change your view. So I quite like that once I've got all my items laid out. Drag and drop features are super easy. We can include things like Gantt views, dependency items, and yeah, various features within the app. So no code automations is a huge plus for me as well. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you've got the time to set it up and you want to strategically put this together to make sense for you and your team, for a wide range of teams, I'll add, this is a really nice product to use. Now, you can also use tools like the whiteboard function, which I quite like. So they've got quite a lot of templates again here in terms of what you can set up. An example is their product management templates. So they've got quite a few. We can sort of see here in terms of how feature rich that is. And basically mirrors a lot of the other tools like Miro or FigJam, but it is all in one here. I will note that they've got things like time tracking, which I quite like. They've got tasks and reminders. They've got dashboards and a lot of other features within the tool, making it a really solid all-round product management tool. Now, I will say that the although the learning curve is steep, with the fact given that it's got so many features, um, you do have a lot of knowledge articles available, and you are able to find a lot of help in the resource center. So don't be put off, because if you've got the time to set it up correctly, it does work like a dream. Now, the pricing is fair, as mentioned, and we can see all the features I'm using right now are actually on the free plan for unlimited users. So this is one of the few that I think is really, really great for small organizations that are really budget strapped. You can set this up, you'll be able to get up and running with a fairly reasonable setup for free for unlimited users, which I think is fantastic. Now, the only con for me in terms of product management would be that they've got no native ideal voting portal. So unlike other tools like AHA or Launch Notes, so you may need a workaround for that. And that being said, in the free plan, if you do need advanced features, you may have to look at one of the paid versions. Overall, really solid choice for teams of all sizes, especially those who want everything all in one place. All right, moving on to our next one, Launch Notes. Now, Launch Notes is one of the best softwares I've used in recent times. It is so feature rich. I've been using this to manage product updates. It's really streamlined in terms of how you communicate across the team with various stakeholders. You can do customer segmentation as well, and they've got a lot of integration. So if you're looking for something that integrates really quickly with Jira, they can do that. So you can pull in real-time dev updates directly into the roadmap. And I like that because it keeps stakeholders aligned without the extra work going into setting things up. So again, one of my favorite features to is the ability to send targeted and personalized announcements. So based on user segments, so the right people can see the right information at the right time. Here we've got a quick roadmap as well. Again, drag and drop features, which I really like. You're able to manage these really quickly and easily from within the app. They do have a lot of customization options as well. So again, although it might look overwhelming initially, I find the user interface super simple to use, super easy to use, and they've got a really solid onboarding portion as well. So if you're not sure where to start, this is a good one for teams who may need a bit of hand-holding, because they do have a really great onboarding checklist that will take you through all the various setups in terms of your items here. There's a lot of customization, including customization for your organization. So you can upload your logo, customize your colors. Your communications look super polished, professional, and clear when they go out, which I quite like. And you can set up subscribers, domains, and cohorts, which is one of the newer features that they've recently launched. I really like that you are able to segment to quite a large degree within launch notes. So a fantastic platform overall. You've also got a really great feedback and ideas ability within the platform, and you're able to integrate this straight into your roadmap, which I really like. So you can publish this immediately, add your categories, add your ideas, add your feedback, add votes, and you've got the ability to prioritize what really matters right here within the tool. So I really like that you have a lot of availability within the app to do such a large range of functions. Now, while some integrations are still maturing, especially after the recent updates, it has come a long way, and it's definitely geared more towards scaling companies. So if you're looking to improve release communication notes, change logs, and just general engagement, this is one of those really powerful tools I'd recommend having in your stack. They are on the slightly pricey side, but however, looking at the wide range of features you get, you won't have to pay for additional add-ons, because this should really serve a number of needs within the app. They do also have a really great dashboard with advanced tracking, especially with email engagement, subscribers, page and widget feedback as well, that you can have a look at overall, and just general stats in terms of open rates, sentiments as well, which I really quite like. Fantastic tool to look at, so don't skip them. Now, before we close out, there are two other tools that I would recommend having a look at. We're not going to go into a deep dive on these. Wrike, one of those really great product platforms. I'd say they're probably best for centralized product development, um, but a really great platform to have a look at. If you've not come across them before, have a quick look. They've got quite a lot of information in terms of their website details. Have a look at that, and see if that's also not a potential option for you and your organization. And secondly, another one to have a look at is Asana. So for me, this is ideal for smaller to medium-sized teams. Really great in terms of work management. I've worked quite extensively on this myself. Um, it does feel a bit more campaign and marketing oriented, more so than product side of things. However, you are able to manage quite a lot within their platform. So another one I would recommend having a look at. Now, overall, there's no one best fit for everyone, and I'm just going to remember that it is overwhelming when trying to find a new tool. So first, think about your goals, what you're looking for, and also your budget, because although they are all essentially great product management tools, they are all very different in terms of key service offerings, their UX or user experience within the app, and also in terms of their pricing. A lot of these tools have tiered pricing plans, so I will keep that in mind in terms of if you're looking at various tools. Do have a look at various tiers and see how easy it is to scale up should your organization need that versatility in the long run. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully, this helps you make a good choice for your next product management software.